Soul Family, after all the information I let you knew about Lyrical Goddess, aka Only One Different, you notice how in her profile picture she's saying that she is Medusa. She is literally Medusa. That is all you need to know. Soul Family, Soul Family, Soul Family. Major facts on demonic women like Lyrical Goddess, who's the offspring of Zara, a draconian demon, disguised as a melanated woman who seduced the Elohims. Look, I'll do a video on Lyrical Goddess on Instagram, aka Only One Different on TikTok. She is a demonic female shapeshifter who shapeshifted to a melanated woman who fakes spirituality to lure good-hearted, spiritually awake melanated men to her page to disappoint them and block them. But she won't block her favorite male musician artist she likes or any toxic vibe boy she's addicted to on the down low while she be fake spiritual on Instagram and TikTok and all these social medias. Lyrical Goddess, aka Only One Different, real trash. She will talk trash about these racist European slave owners on the internet, but she would choose these obese European cops over us good looking dark skinned melanated men. So Lyrical Goddess is a fake spiritual female. And Lyrical Goddess, aka Only One Different, ignores texts from me and other spiritually awake melanated males who replied to her and lie on saying she seen their DM reply when she's an arrogant, soulless demon who deserves no love and will be lonely for her whole life of disrespected me and all these soulful, vibrational, melanated men she hurt turning her back on. I gotta expose how Lyrical Goddess was a matrix demon pretending to be a spiritual being. And she blocked me on Instagram for not being the melanated guy who fit the racist stereotype of a thug in USA, Canada, and United Kingdom that she likes on the download off of this social medias. And she been ran through by demon bad boys in Chicago for studio sessions and all these demon bad boys she chased and followed in all places she been to. She pushed this black power and be for melanated Africans and Caribbeans on her stories, but she want to block me as I'm a melanated African Caribbean mix person. That Lyrical Goddess blocked me on Instagram and TikTok. She showed me she vibrates on a matrix level. She is a Nephilim demon. She blocked me when I never disrespected her. She's backwards for real. You see, Lyrical Goddess push all this spiritual stuff. Like I'm all for melanated men agenda on the internet, but will block a melanated man like myself. She's a phony who deserved to be exposed. I shared Lyrical Goddess song Willow Tree to expand her message, and she gonna disrespect me by blocking me for supporting her. She is a dishonorable, filthy, evil demon with no soul. So after Lyrical Goddess Instagram, aka Only One TikTok on TikTok, has seen me show love to her song Willow Tree, she blocks me because I show love to her as a spiritually awake melanated male, and she proved she is not for spiritually awake melanated males and truly against spiritually awake melanated males. Like, come on, yo. Like this Lyrical Goddess. I told I told many Instagram family this. You know, this stuff is so sad. She is a phony. She is a phony for real. Like she'll get on the internet talking about this is ridiculous. Our people being unalived by everyone. We unaliving each other. She gets on this Instagram and social media as Lyrical Goddess, aka Only One Different, want to talk about block power needs to stick together, and she want to attack all these so-called white people and Netheros and Asians, unaliving Arabs, and talking about enough is enough, man. All this BS she be kicking, but she want to block spiritual melanated males like myself. And as you can see, if you look close to the picture, you can see this is a Nephilim demon, a genetic modified human with no soul. This spiritual warfare battle is like serious, soul fam. Like we can see it now. A whole Nephilim demon. So like this is a whole Nephilim demon, man. Like, because a lot of Nephilim demons, they know how to shape shift into melanated African Caribbean women, because they know the masses will gravitate towards them far as the spiritual community, right? A lot of spiritual community has a lot of Nephilim demons out here. As you see her Instagram, you see she got a lot of followers, 10.4K followers, and she follows way less people than this. So She operates with Freemasons and all that. This stuff is so sick, yo. This lyrical goddess female is a Zionist Mason synthetic clone human puppet. That's all she is. You know? Like, it's freaking crazy, man. It's freaking crazy, yo. You all see the comments, man. Like, I seen those Zionist draconian shapeshifter warlocks who be trying to use our own melanated non-ether powers against us, which leads to the demon's downfall for trying to use our cosmic ancestry against us that isn't theirs to begin with. Like, we was talking about this, man, you know, and some people said they're disgusting NPCs, bots, clones, F all these motherfuckers, may the sun come back and burn those demons back to the pits of hell. I agree. People like Lyrical the Goddess is like a Nephilim demon that needs to be burnt by the cosmic sun. This is all I'm going to say on this one. It's freaking side, yo. You know, Lyrical Goddess the demon, to add more parts to her being a Nephilim demon, we're going to show you how she was a dishonorable person, man. You know, she disrespected me when I showed love to her on making a song called Willow Tree, a song that exposed demonic forces. She really tried to make herself seem like a spiritual being.
But in cups, you send the rain when I'm in need. Move the ocean or sea. I bring you peace and you're my relief. Wind down, wind down, wind down on me, baby. Wind down on me. Baby, wind down on me. I bring you peace and you're my relief. Wind down, wind down, wind down on me, baby. Wind down on me. I'm connected, well protected. Even when shit get hectic, can't face me, I won't let it. Sound like you self-projecting. Not scared of rejection. Anything sent to hurt me respectfully, I reflect it.
Now you see how Lyrical Goddess try to make herself seem like she's a spiritual being when she made this song. But, you know, as you all see, she blocked me on Instagram when I was like showing my spiritual light, being a real spiritual being. She got intimidated by it and it irritated her demons, and she started to show her narcissistic nature towards me, right? Notice how in the song where she said, like, you know, she'll bring peace to spiritual beings, but guess what, yo? But guess what? She talking about she want to bring peace to spiritual beings, but she turned her back on me, showing that she's a Nephilim demon, yo. That's funny. All right, this is the final part to expose Lyrical Goddess, aka Only One Different, who is a Nephilim demon. Look, man, you know, this Lyrical Goddess person, I called her out on her BS, man. When Bradell Rice Bay had made a post saying people who are spiritually observant and attentive know when you have some type of animosity towards them. The subliminal disses, the change energy, different tone, body language, it's impossible to hide all that negative energy. And we can sense negative vibes. Like Lyrical Goddess, aka Only One Different, you know, she had all this like change energy and different tone and negative demonic energy towards me when she see more of my soulful vibrational light be showed more. You know, Lyrical Goddess had that hateful energy towards me. Once I showed more of my authentic soulful light, she would tell me thank you for supporting her messages and songs, but then gonna block me one day, showing me she was a warlock demon who faked to be a spiritual being. And she exposed herself to me, man. You feel me? Like, come on, man. I shared Lyrical Goddess song Willow Tree to expand her message, and she gonna disrespect me. She's a dishonorable, filthy, evil demon with no soul, because I showed love to her as a spiritually awake melanated male, and she proves she's not for spiritually awake melanated males and truly against spiritually awake melanated males. It really irritates these Nephilim demons. Like, you know, I was telling Millie DeVette about her. Lyrical Goddess is a Nephilim demon, yo. A genetic modified human with no soul, made in a lab. These people are sick, man. These people, like, man, fake girls like this Lyrical Goddess, you know, on Instagram. Super fake. Talk about black power and all this stuff, man. But want to turn their back on spiritually awake melanated men. Miss me with that BS for real. Like, for real, man. Like, for real, I told Demetrius about this stuff too, as you see in this screenshot. Like, come on. Like I told a lot of people about this. I told a lot of people about her, man. This lyrical goddess, aka only one different Nephilim demon, is a Zionist agent Jezebel demon, pretend to be a spiritual melanated woman who supports spiritually awake melanated men, which she don't. Like, come on, yo. Like, look at this. I supported her song Willow Tree, right? This is around November 21st. She want to talk about gratitude and all this stuff. Like, come on, man. She's a fucking trend follower, a zombie, yo. And then around this time, you know, that like many days after November 21st, you know, when I was replying to her question in the inbox that she didn't reply to, she talking about, I seen your reply in the DM already, right? And then she blocked me, right? She had this change tones, change energy, and so much negative demonic energy. Look, man, you all see it, man. You can see the robo toy genetic modified nature in her presence in our social media. This stuff is like real sick, yo. Like, come on, man. Psst. And she want to fake like, and she found me on TikTok, yo. TikTok has a lot of genetic modified TikTok has a lot of genetic modified people with no souls, and Lyrical Goddess, aka only one different, is one of them soul family. Like, come on, man. Like, I literally showed love to her social media like a real spiritual being. She want to talk about gratitude, reflection, and all this stuff, man. Like, I showed love to her songs and shit like that. And she want to disrespect me by blocking me, yo. You all could pause the videos and like read the text and everything. Like, come on, man. I told her I would repost her tunes and show love on Instagram, etc. social medias, man. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Talking about, and she wanna act like she relate to me, talking about gratitude, family. You really read me through my music, and I love that I express myself through music, writing in my purpose to heal my son blood with my talent. She talking all this bullshit. She talking all this bullshit in the text to me and make it seem like she a spiritual being. But come on, man. Come on, man. She be faking it, man. It's fakers, bro. Hey, you know when someone blocks you on Instagram, this is what it will look like. No post yet, right? It's crazy, yo. It's crazy, yo. This stuff is wild, man. You know, she want to push this Black Power agenda stuff. She want to expose the KKK, aka the police, unaliving Arabs, and all this stuff, man. Like, but let's get down to the bread and butter, man. You see how this is a Nephilim demon? She reminds me of Zara, the demon, from the holy tablets that Malachi Z. York had wrote a book on many years ago. Like, come on, man. Talking about be the change that comes by love. She don't come by love, man. She don't come by love, man. You know, talking about she want to make herself seem like a spiritual being, like hanging around trees and stuff like that. You would think that she would never turn her back on spiritually awake melanated men, but she did with me. Like, come on, yo. And then look at this, right? She lyrical goddess want to make itself. She want to say things like all Chinese people want to rule the world and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Like, she want to make herself look pro-black as possible, pro-melanated as possible. Like, but she really like showed herself as a fake spiritual person, because if you notice, like, not every Chinese person wants to rule the world. This lyrical goddess is a fake. Like, come on, man. And like, she want to expose court systems and all this stuff. It's sad for me to see all of this stuff. It's sad for me to see all this stuff, soul family, because she want to expose white supremacy courthouse systems, but yet she want to turn her back on spiritually awake melanated men who don't dim their light. Like, come on, she's fake, man. Super fake. Like a Nephilim demon in the eyes. Like, you can tell that her appearance is very genetic modified. It's not a real human with a soul, man. This is a fake human. Like, look at the eyes right here. You can even tell in the eyes, yo. You can tell in the eyes, like the eyes look very robotic, like it looks android like, looks robotoid like. This is a genetic modified human, a Nephilim demon. Like, come on, man. Like, we already know, like, she hangs around a lot of toxic vibrational demonic people. We know this. Like, we know this for real, man. This stuff is very sad and sick, man. You can tell from the energy in her post right here that she is a Nephilim demon, a narcissist, who will gaslight a lot of soulful, vibrational, spiritually awake, melanated men when they talk facts against her. Like, this is stuff is sad, yo. You know, she want to make all this post exposing the matrix. We are at war, have been for thousands and thousands of years. It's funny, she want to talk about most of the spiritual teachers read and hear knowledge unsure if it's right knowledge and spread it claiming to be informative. You know, she really, man, and she go against a lot of these European folks a lot on her stories, but she turned her back on a spiritually awake melanated male like myself. So all the stuff she preaching on her Instagram is bullshit. Like, for real. Like, for real. And like, what's funny is, like, when I shared comments to her statuses, she would post on her stories and never credit me on me sharing the information to her from my intuition, showing that she's just fake, man. She fake. All this stuff is fake about her, man. A Nephilim demon, man. Like, come on, man. And this person 318 Alchemist talking about, like, only one different, aka Lyrical Goddess, is authentic. She is not authentic. She is a demonic being. Like, this is a Jezebel Nephilim demon who want to present herself as a spiritual female, but trust me, every spiritually awake melanated male who got blocked by her, it's because her demonic nature could not handle a real spiritual melanated male's soul power. Like, come on, man. This stuff is so sad, yo. This stuff is so sad, man. Like, and the fact that she want to mention Sexy Red and Suki and all this stuff. I could tell you on the down low she supports them because she's a Nephilim demon just like Sexy Red, man. Come on, bro. Like, this shit is so fake, man. Like, she want to present herself as this spiritual woman, but she's really a Nephilim demon who gives herself to these toxic vibrational people. Like, she is damaged goods. She is no good for spiritual males. A Nephilim demon, yo. And you want to see more proof that she's a Nephilim demon? Look at this, man. She's like a demonic cat woman in the heat of the night. That's the message she gives in her picture, man. And here she got Nephilim demon horns in her pictures. Like, come on, man. Like, you all see this right here. I see why she could not handle my soulful vibrational spiritual powers. This is not a real melanated woman. This is a Nephilim demon. Like, come on, man. Like, you see it all, soul family. You see it all. Come on, man. A Nephilim demon trying so hard. Like, she always going in on these European people who have an obsession with our natural scent. But the thing is, she tries so hard to be spiritual on her Instagram. It's like it's forced. Like, this stuff is like real sick, man. And notice how she has the song titled by Dead Prez Mindsets, right? Like, come on, like, you know, she basically a Jezebel demon who seduces a lot of good-hearted spiritual melanated men to connect with her, just to, like, ruin them emotionally. She's a demon. She even has deceitful smile in her pictures, as you see on the top left and the top right. Very deceitful look. This stuff is very sick, man. Like, come on, man. A Nephilim demon. And notice how she has something in her photo where she says, "You're just too good to be true." What she means by that, it's too good to be true to think that she's a spiritual woman, but she's really a Nephilim narcissistic energy vampire demon who drains the soul energy of good-hearted spiritual men. It's sad, man. She's a soulless vibrational being, a genetic modified human with no soul. She's fake spiritual. She be around thugs and toxic vibrational people all the time. Like, come on, man. She listen to famous music artists and stuff like that, but she say she a spiritual woman. She already fake. Like, come on, man. Like, this stuff right here, making herself seem like she's a spiritual woman, man. This is all fakery right here. All foolery, man. I told you guys, man. I told you guys in the description on YouTube. Like, these Nephilim demons are really sick, yo. If you read a lot of spiritual books, you can see these Nephilim demons, they'll come to earth. They'll come to earth and literally try to dress themselves up as humans. But come on, man. We see it all, man. We see it. This stuff is ridiculous, man. This stuff is very ridiculous. Like, you know, soul family, like, let me tell you this. The best way you can do to spot Nephilim demons, if you want to spot Nephilim demons on social media, go look at their social media like many years before and look at it now. And you will be able to see what I'm talking about right here. Cause like you can tell that she fits in the matrix. Like she wears like fake hair here, right? And then like when she saw the spiritual trend is a thing in the spiritual communities on social media, she tried to disguise herself to be these spiritual people, these spiritual women with locks and all this stuff. But she used to wear fake hair, wear European weave. These type of draconian demons you cannot take serious at all, man. This is a Nephilim demon. This is a Nephilim demon with no soul, man. And as you can see, man, she been exposed. She been exposed. I don't have too much words for this. I really don't. I really don't. Like you can see in the eyes is very sinister. It's very soulless. There's no expression. There's no soulful expression in the eyes. Like because we know the eyes can tell a lot about an individual. We can tell if they're Nephilim demons, reptilians, draconians, Daros, Mazarex, all these energy vampire demons from the demon realm who want to pretend to be human, man. I just sit here and study this stuff every day, reading a lot of documentaries, books on the internet, finding out about this stuff, man. This stuff is very sick. And as you can see, like, you know, a lot of fake spiritual people like Lyricalgodis, she'll try to like make captions talk about tree hugger, sun lover, but don't really be about it behind the scenes. This is just for the look on social media. Like you see it, man. And a lot of females that are demonic narcissists, they always they try so hard to call themselves empresses or goddesses on each post that they make. Like you don't gotta say it. You don't gotta say you're an empress or a goddess on each post that you make. That's just trying too hard. Like people will know by how you carry yourself, by the post that you make, without you having to explain that you are a goddess or an empress. So like, come on, man. And this is her having this hate energy, like watching my social media and being a secret hater behind the scenes before she blocked me, right? Because she couldn't handle my spiritual power. But we see it, soul family. We see it. You know, she want to make posts about we killing each other, you killing my people cause color. This is because of skin color. Like she tried to be on this pro black power bullshit. that follows for trends. This is how I know she was a fake spiritual being. I never trust I never trust females or anyone that get on social media and talk about we need to stop killing each other, and these quote unquote cops are killing my people because of skin color. These people be the fakest of the fake for real. They turn their back on spiritual melanated people who be touching up on deeper causes in this multiverse. Like, this stuff is very sick, yo. Okay, so we reading this, right? She brought up the thing of like Black Lives Matter. We wouldn't have to say it one at a time, the entire movement. It was money driven and a scam for two. Like, it's funny she said this stuff because she's saying Africa is full of straight hair, medium to white skin frauds, Arabs trading Africans every day and all this stuff, bro. Like, look, I'm going to say this. Not every Arab person, not every Middle Eastern person is a terrorist. That's what she making it seem like on her post. This is how I know she was a fake spiritual being. Because we know when we study Nephilims and demonic creatures of the demon realm, they know how they shapeshift into any ethnic group on earth. Like, this is how I know she was a fake spiritual being. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there you go, man. And there you go. She'll take a lot of my information that I share from my intuition and never give me credit for it, and she'll claim it as her own on her social media posts, right? This is the proof of Nephilim demons. When Nephilim demons get spiritual information from real spiritual beings, they don't want to give us credit for anything we say. And this is my documentary information I shared to her about the matrix labels, about ADHD, autism, that these demon folks put on spiritual beings. Like, I told her about that. She didn't give me no credit. But it is what it is, yo. And here, man, she want to make herself seem like she a spiritual being, want to like post turtles and all this stuff, man. But she want to turn her back on spiritually awake melanated men. She want to post about how the fast foods and Nutella is drugs, but yet she want to turn her back on spiritual beings, right? Spiritual melanated. She turns her back on spiritually awake melanated men. Like, she tries very hard to look spiritual on the internet just to disappoint us, spiritually awake melanated men. You see that? You see how how hard she tries? Like, Soul Family, this stuff is like very sick, yo. She tries so hard to look spiritual, trying to post nature a lot, trying to post spiritual tubs, spiritual baths and all this. Like, come on, man. This is a Nephilim demon, man. I exposed it all to you. All the spiritual beings going to be able to see this in the multiverse, man. And as you can see, she was in the studio in Chicago. This is like her session, like where she was like, selling out to the Matrix to like get a higher rank on social media and etc. And we all know a lot of these Nephilim demonic women, like Lyricalgodis, aka Only One Different, they are ran through demons. These are demonic women who are like ran through are no good. We know this. Like, come on. And then she want to get on here and she tell on herself saying relationships are so pointless. You start happy, you fall in love, they cheat, y'all break up, you still overly in love with them, take them back because you miss them, nothing is the same. Putting all these pity potty stories to try to make themselves seem like they're innocent spiritual women, but she is a toxic demonic woman herself because she choose toxic partners. She told on herself, man. Cause like, look, man. And we know she's not no vegan. If she was a true vegan, she would never have blocked a spiritually awake melanated male like myself on social media when I show love to her. Like, come on, man. She talking about she don't need no relationship. Talking about she'll vibe by herself and all this. Like, look, man. This is a Nephilim demon. This is the true form. This is the true demonic form of Lyricalgodis, aka Only One Different. You all see it, Soul Fam. You all fucking see it, yo. And let's finish this up real quick. Let's get to this. So when she said you're just too good to be true, she's talking about how it's too. She's telling people that she is a fake spiritual being. One day she will reveal to a spiritually awake melanated male who shine his light of authentic nature of soul power. She's gonna get irritated and she's gonna reveal that demonic Jezebel Nephilim energy vampire nature. So she been exposed, yo.